Good evening.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Hey, people.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Moving people whilst I'm trying to summon them is getting a little difficult.
Just preparing for the second boss.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
I am the wrong spec.
Should we clear trash?
Right, yeah.
Reply hazy. Try again.
I was 1 second away from clicking my feast down. That was so close.
There's a cauldron down at back, people. Looks like just one apiece again.
Thank you! Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Much appreciated.
Hello.
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 Has everyone got a flask now?
It's annoying how much like potions that they look instead of flasks.
I need one.
Alright, the groups should be sorted for second boss. Any complaints?
I feel like Danny should be in group 3.
Yeah, that's what.
I think I should be in group 1.
Yeah, we don't need access in group 1.
No. We don't actually need clearities either, so we can have August there as well.
Alright, flask up.
Mark for the groups or.
For some reason I can't put them down.
The rest of us can.
Alright, let me do a reload. There we go. There's a cauldron in the back still, so
Yeah.
use it.
You got one?
Yes.
Everybody has one?
Yeah, have you got one, Bear?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, don't.
Grab another one, just to not let him go to waste.
Yeah, you can do. You need to take one first, because you can only carry one at a time.
Yeah, I know. It's gone.
Right, let's start then.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiating plasma collection. Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Cudgel. Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activating Cudgel retrieval. Blood dispersal of target host. Cudgel.
Nice, second move.
Should we start far more to the right?
Yeah, and where's Ugis?
Progress. Entering.
I can't, he's out of range. Where is he?
And we're gonna go to left.
I think it's the seed.
There's lasers to the right. Get away there, UAC. Second laser's at the same place. Third laser is no problem. Stand where you are now. Last laser is also no problem. Very good.
Alright, fellow.
Is that them?
Turns out you can't stagger falling.
Cheers. Finish off the other.
Levels at maximum. Resume collection.
Are we just ignoring the ad?
No.
Cudgel.
Do we have any more reses?
We have one.
Okay, can we res ours?
I suppose so.
By the way.
Activating. Cudgel retrieval. Cudgel. Activating. Cudgel retrieval.
Whoa, that hurt.
Cudgel. Activating. Cudgel retrieval.
Clean kill.
There's a some sort of caretaker that I believe operates this facility.
Ooh, can we get some health stones?
Yep.
Right, ads incoming.
Give me a sec, I'll get these doors open. What? No! The blasted doors are sealed! Start breaking things till they open.
Didi's coming online. Do we still have a place for her?
It's gonna make the mother awkward. But sure.
Move away from the mobs that jump.
Is it worth it to extra roll a chest for 370 when I already have a 370 chest?
I am the Matron of Tenacity, Herald of Endless Research, designation, Mother.
Somebody's talking, but they're very quiet.
Sans is trying to talk, but I can't hear
yeah, I had my mic oops.
Congrats on the mace.
What?
Yeah, that's bonus roll.
Okay, less grats. With your fury, right? You can use both.
Right, can you invite Didi?
Yeah, sure. Alright, wait, I need to change voodoo.
Oh, he's gonna have feast or personals?
Yeah, I'm gonna many people died, so I'm gonna pop down a feast.
Hi, thank you for the invite.
Hello.
Hello. Yep. Yep.
You're ruining my parses by having me be the last healer over. Come on! My parses!
Are you from Italia?
This is... No.
Somebody touch my spaghetti. Yeah, can we have buffs for DD? Alright, first group is going on 20 energy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Protocol activated.
Can I tank it on the other side?
Initiated.
Alright.
Why there?
Because you can slightly heal through the walls, so if healers are able to stand on that side, it would be good.
Oh, just a quick point of attention for the people that weren't here last week. The beams in the second room go much faster than on normal.
Yeah, and there are ones coming from
Swelly.
Yeah, so you need to stand in swellies.
First group should have 110 energy.
Right, oh, first group already had, no, yeah.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Containment chamber.
Right, second straight away.
Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Right, third.
Dissection protocol initiated.
Fourth.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Containment chamber. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Sixth.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
When soon.
Containment chamber.
Alright,
Dissection
and last
protocol
group.
initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Surgical field engaged.
Beams.
Preparing samples for study. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Containment chamber. Dissection protocol initiated.
Releasing.
Surgical field engaged.
It's released, then it's released.
Preparing samples for study. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Don't stand in those.
Surgical field engaged. Dissection
Red beams again.
initiated.
When do we go to another room?
Oh, I forgot. Everybody at once. First room. I'm in
To extreme heat. Surgical field in dissection.
Swirlies, after swirlies, next. But slowly.
Group 2, right?
Yes.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
No! Who said everyone at once?
Infection, parasite.
It wasn't literally. Like when you're on the group that has to pass, stop before the barrier. Stop before the barrier and look at the health of the people in the group.
Like, we got 10 of the mobs at once, and our AoE stuns were already in cooldown.
What's the logic of passing? On 20 we start, and every time we are full health, the next one goes?
Yeah, that's exactly how it's supposed to go, but I forgot about the second room.
I can call them out.
Alright, thank you. Feast incoming? Alright. I was about to click one. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, that was kind of a joke, but yeah, I should not. Alright.
Yeah, shame about the repair bill you're going to be getting.
Alright, Kior has to go to have a dinner, so, well, I guess the last group will have to come in 5 people, not 4.
Yeah, sorry guys, just in this.
Now I will be the top resto pars again.
Actually, no. Actually, yes.
Where's he going?
Doesn't that make it neat again?
Where's he going?
Sorry?
Nothing.
Do we wait for him at like 15-ish minutes, or do we go?
Let's go. We go.
Yeah, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
Initiated.
Sorry.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Containment chamber.
I'm not sure where exactly is 20, so follow the first one.
Initiated.
Okay.
Testing
First group, I
Back
think.
in it.
to extreme heat.
Now, first group.
Group 2.
Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Containment chamber.
Three.
Group 3.
Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Dissection protocol initiated.
When soon?
Containment chamber. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Group 5?
5 is... what is it?
Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Group 6?
Containment dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Surgical field engaged.
Middle.
Samples for study.
Don't forget to call out the next room.
Also rest, please.
Initiated.
Iliana.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Vector containment chamber.
First.
Surgical field into dissection protocol initiated.
So release.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Next. Group 2.
Engaged. Preparing samples for study. Dissection protocol initiated.
Group 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Careful.
Look to the HP.
Yo, you gotta watch the health before you cross.
Not the health, they got a cast off.
That was the...
That killed us.
Yes.
Like, when we have the 3 mechanics in the end, it's really hard to contain them. And I'm pretty sure because we do not have an interrupt rotation, we just all waste our interrupt on the first guy.
Calling out the interrupts would probably be the best option. Like, call out when you are using it.
And it would be probably better to send people one by one from the group.
Also, can we have Kirk in the second group so that we have an AoE stun for the second?
Okay.
Because once the third group comes through, it's easy to DPS them down. It's just the first 2 that are a problem.
Alright, and when you're passing through the door, make sure you're going one by one, not all at once.
Always look at the health before going.
Yeah.
Can we swap Nevi and Zarus?
Already did.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Vacuum containment chamber. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to
Group
extreme
1.
heat.
How come 5 people went through? Never mind.
Dissection protocol
They did.
initiated.
Group 2.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Vacuum containment chamber.
What the hell happened then?
Ads again.
Contagion level reduced. Sanitation complete.
I suggest
Last week we went one by one, so we could interrupt the ad better.
Yeah, I suggest we do like the way the groups are set up. So Axis goes first, then Nazarite, then me, then Cleotis, and everybody's responsible for interrupting their own ad, except for Cleo, of course.
I think we had like 2 people extra this time with the first group, not sure.
Nah, you're 4, just 4.
Like, make sure there is at least a second between each one goes through.
Like this time we interrupted 3 out of them, which were all of our interrupts after an AoE stun, and the 4th one casted out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Vacuum containment chamber. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme
Group 1.
heat. Dissection protocol
Group 2.
initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Vacuum containment chamber. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Slowly, Group 3.
Don't see when you call group 2.
Dissection protocol initiated.
Group 4.
Containment chamber. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Dissection protocol initiated.
Group 5.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Containment dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial
Group 6.
resistance to extreme heat.
Sat 90.
Dissection protocol
Group 7.
96. Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
There's the healer.
Ank, surely.
Surgical field engaged. Preparing samples for
Beam.
study. Dissection protocol initiated.
Enemy hearing.
Phase 3.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Group 1.
Dissection protocol initiated. Surgical field engaged.
Swellies.
Preparing samples.
Don't go through.
Group 2.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Add on this side.
Dissection protocol initiated. Surgical field engaged.
Middle.
Preparing
Middle.
samples for study.
Group 3.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Surgical field engaged. Dissection
Release.
protocol initiated.
Group 4.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Containment chamber. Dissection
Beam soon.
initiated. Surgical field engaged.
Middle.
Samples for study.
There's the healer. And group
Surgical field
big one of it.
preparing samples.
Don't go through now.
Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Go.
80.
Containment chamber. Infection.
I'm dead.
Dissection protocol initiated.
We might as well just wipe.
No, pull her through. Pull her through, and he will let me die. No, I mean dead.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Dissection protocol initiated. Containment chamber. Surgical field engaged. Preparing samples for study. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. To secure thresholds.
Aye, that did it. This technology isn't all that confusing, if you have a knack for it.
Thank you.
Facility system compromised.
Sorry for that, guys.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Close as I can figure, this is some sort of research facility.
Which boss next?
That is right.
Devour.
Well, that explains why the blood trolls are lurking about. But why would the Titans keep an
My loot window keeps flipping.
Could we place the tanks near each other so I don't go crazy? In the frames, that is. Yeah, have to wait after combat. Yeah.
I don't think we've got that kind of time. Best get rid of Gahoo.
Isn't there a frame for main tank and
any worse.
off tank, a specific one?
That's up to your UI and settings.
Yeah, but it has to be designated in the raid too, right?
Yeah, there
Sounds
need
like
to
a
be
plan.
set main tanks.
While we're at it, I'll see what other secrets the Titans may have left behind.
Yeah, now I have specific UI just for those two.
Oh boy, that spawned in the middle of my raid frames.
Do we do 3 tanks from the very beginning, or do we try to?
I mean, the 3 tanks worked, and if it works again, it's more time for progressing other bosses.
Yeah.
It was the enrage thing at the end, wasn't it? That was crushing you.
Plus, Danny doesn't want the DPS competition.
But now we have better gear and more DPS. We might not hit the enrage timer this time. Don't go up the stairs.
Whoa!
There goes my feast.
in blazes is that thing?
This facility has experimented on a variety of life forms to research solutions for old god corruption.
You missed one.
Boss incoming.
Hit the boss. The raptors jump on you and then kill you if you don't move away.
And the problem is the birds stun you.
And the lions above the others?
The lion just came and ate my face, so I just assumed it did that. And did we lose someone during that? Who's gone offline?
Lavinia. But he came back twice.
I need a target.
Let's play him then.
The ultimate beer, just pull and disconnect.
But yeah, the ultimate beast mastery. Play.
I don't have a target.
Does anyone happen to have the auction house mount?
I do.
Ah, brilliant. Can you break it out so I can get an enchant? Big money! What's the cheap enchant called again?
For what?
You need enchants, I can make enchants.
The ring enchants, the
seal.
cheap ones, seal. They are the 27 ones.
Yeah, I'm not spending 20 grand on a enchant.
What still do you need?
That's okay, I'll just grab one. It's only...
The other are dirt cheap.
Thank you.
Right, red is tanks, green is melee DPS, and square is range DPS and healers.
So,
yep,
you're tanking him solo, and then me and X are switching the Thrash, right?
yes,
And we switch every Thrash?
if you need to.
No, because it was like last time I wasn't sure whether we were switching every Thrash or whether I was looking for him to run away, and it seemed to be kind of random.
Only if I run out of meditation and cooldowns.
Alright.
And Danny, can you please call the X and mark them with skull? Because we're gonna ignore one and kill the other.
Just out of interest, do we know if the other egg's damaged, it still gets all its health from it, or does it just get part of it?
10% per.
Yeah, the boss always gets 10% when it's the egg.
Those must I'll mostly be stacked up to him, but if you see me run away, just don't be too far, so
I'll jump in.
you'll have it as soon as you're closest to him.
Looks like we lost Lavinia. I guess we'll have to go without him.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take the next, just to be sure. Okay.
Left repulse.
Why are people still damaging the boss?
Switch to egg. Egg first, and then boss. Now everybody on boss.
Hey, sorry guys. Internet was gone.
Where is the DPS?
Behind group.
So when you take it?
Use the stone to come back. No, we lost too many DPS.
Reset it or?
Yeah.
We can't. I have doors
right.
closed.
Right. Alright. Let's wipe then.
Means I don't have an extra cheat death for the next fight, I think. Unless it resets. Oh, it resets. Nice.
Just put the lights on. I'll be right back.
X, I just think you're not meant to die.
He doesn't wanna kill me now.
Was the problem healing or?
No,
well, someone fell through the floor apparently. Yep. So probably didn't help matters.
It's not letting me log in.
What's the area?
I know those problems.
Try logging in alt and then logging your main.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Is it disconnecting you as soon as you go log into your main?
Yeah.
Okay, so your character's glitched into a shit position. Like, we need to remove you from the raid, wait a minute for you to get kicked automatically, and then re-invite you.
Nah man, I'm just gonna res him.
You won't be able to accept it, it'll keep kicking him.
If you log an alt, sometimes that can force disconnect your main kind of
I
thing.
think this is just a very elaborate ruse by him to not release and run.
You're offline now? For me?
Okay.
Yeah, it's loading an alt.
I think only Val can kick him.
But anyone should be able to invite, right?
Yeah. We just need to wait long enough to make sure his corpse gets dumped outside the group.
Sounds like enough time for a try.
Cheeky try to get the boss down.
It's fixed.
Is it fixed?
Yeah.
Got that time to refresh flasks here.
Bunch of people with flasks.
Yeah,
he's only just expired, so.
Just reminding me before the pull.
Oh yeah, it's totally true. Like, everyone has to totally pivot to the corpse skull when it comes up.
Yeah, because it heals, so, you know.
Yeah,
super important.
Yeah. We need to get one down as quickly as possible and then switch to buff.
Yeah, but people can also not wait for it to spawn next to it. They have to like jump instantly when it spawns and then back.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you can take it.
Left to go.
One behind it.
Dots.
Let's switch again.
Use the storm to come back.
Res me, please.
Oh, I died.
Switch.
Can you take some, Cosmos? Yeah. I'm taking next now.
Okay, positionate yourself for the odds. Odds.
And
Can we switch?
You're gonna have to hold on for 1 minute before we can res you.
Do we wait until after dance for Harry?
Yes, wait.
Odds.
Left loss.
He smacked me.
20 seconds until we can rest, but we've got 2 men and we can't kill it now. 2 men dead. Like, he's enraged. Like, well, soft enraged.
Yeah, there's no tanks, it's a wipe.
You can rest a healer there and just rest her instead of running.
Yeah, combat as a healer and then, yeah, do not accept just yet.
Oh, well.
Never mind.
Never mind.
I think we'll have to dedicate a healer to heal the tanks. Or at least the main tank. which is me.
To be fair, you don't need it as much as the rest. You've got druids and you've got stagger. You shouldn't be having issues.
But even then, I feel like even through a cooldown, I'm getting shredded.
Oh yeah, totally, and that's when you should be switching off. But I think you personally, we don't need to be. You should be able to be. You should be fine with the kit we've got between us.
Alright then.
I mean, we've got 2 stacks of iron bark. 3 life cocoons. How many monks we got today? 2 life cocoons. There's loads of shit we can use.
Yeah, the sense is right. The DBM has announcements, so when you hear the countdown, position yourself for the ads.
Had to reload my UI, but I'm ready.
In case Vel dies, like there is no tank swap mechanics. The off tank always gets trashed, right?
Yes.
I think we should be saving all battle reses for tanks as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Scout. Move.
Switch. I'm ready to switch again.
Use the storm to come back.
If you're struggling running away from that breath thingy, just stand close to the boss. Switch.
Stop.
Add.
We don't know.
No.
Also, can we res sense?
No, I think we should save still.
This is fine.
Do you want to rest or not? Well.
Yes.
Commodore sense then. Good.
Yeah.
Add, everyone add. Might be a good idea to pop second potions and stuff. Well.
When do we hero?
Run out. We have already heroed mate.
Oh, hello.
Do not run over the tanks.
Is access?
X.
Everyone on the ad. The ad is taking no damage.
Come on.
Don't stand near the tanks.
Ignore the ads.
Hold on.
Thank you, game.
I feel like I was almost not needed this fight.
Nah. Well, I still died at some point.
We can roll for the cloak.
Which cloak?
Will there be 100?
Oh my god, I get one.
Mr. Agus.
Oh, that chest piece. Creds, man.
Yeah, I like that chest piece as well.
Yeah, the annoying thing is actually pretty trash.
The Guhun chest piece is your best in slot.
It's best in slot for me as well, but I don't extra roll.
And I have to say I got the Guhun one from the MS request.
Great exercise.
Cool. Thanks.
Alright, I have to do that thing.
Nice. That's.
Does anyone know if the Archive of the Titans stacks?
It does?
Does it?
Wow.
That would be super busted if it does.
I would say 20 stacks is 20 stacks, it can't go any higher.
I was thinking more re-origination array.
But does it? No, maybe it does. But Archive of the Titans could, because let's say you have a 350 and a 370 version, they have different intellect values.
Therefore it stacks.
Like,
yeah,
you get 20 stacks, but each stack is worth more.
No, wouldn't you?
If you're
You don't
interested,
get.
it doesn't stack. I'm gonna go
Okay.
restack it.
It does stack. At 7 stacks, I had 133 extra, and I have one shoulder that gives me 10, and one chest piece that gives me 9.
So they combine the buffs as
They combine the buffs into one. So they do stack.
No, I want about a re-origination array. The secondary thing where you get.
Oh no, that does not.
Yeah, the other thing, fuck that, that's not interesting. The origination array, that's where it's at.
Because on the other PCs it says activate reorigination array, and well.
I was hoping I'd get 2 stacks of it.
Also, every single Uldir ability activates it, so I mean all the Uldir ones would stack. I'll be way too strong.
I was just hoping I'd get some ridiculous amount of haste from it.
Yeah, eventually you just like a god inside the Uldir. Then you step out and like, why is everything so slow?
I forgot how to play. What is this cooldown?
GCD, what is that? Leaves instance. Oh, this is GCD. Gotcha.
Wow, that's... You can even use it to escape things.
Yeah, for like 5 yards.
You can use it to escape close things.
Yeah, Danny, but what you're gonna do when your tank pulls the boss away in King's Rest?
I just whisper the tank in caps.
Shout whispering.
Yep.
What if the tank doesn't read the whispers?
Then I yell in Discord.
More effective.
We've already went through this, I ignore you on Discord.
If that doesn't work, I draw you angry pictures. Like if you see in the Discord channel, I got slightly annoyed, so I took a paint and started drawing.
Now, Danny, can you tell me the story?
Theoretical physics.
I thought it was loss.
I was wondering what it is.
Oh my god, it's almost lost.
I was like, is that actually lost tactics?
That would have been awesome.
It's so close. So, what were you ranting about with those pictures, Danny?
Just knockbacks on angles and stuff. Last boss until Dagor.
Oh, Mr. Cannonball.
Yes. I would recommend that everyone do him at Mythic +8, because he is a very enjoyable fight on Mythic +8.
Yeah. That boss, fuck me, I don't wanna heal that.
When I healed it on +5, I ran out of mana after, well, boss had 50% HP.
And the +8 is kinda hard.
But we did it.
We did it after like an hour of wiping.
I'm just waiting for, what's it called? I think, sorry. I love the boss in Toltagor with the barrels that explode, because it always goes to shit eventually.
It starts with such good intentions as well. People try so hard.
Yeah, then when something goes wrong, you're just like, okay, we can't salvage the situation.
Well, we tried so hard and got so far, so yeah, we couldn't really surrender.
And in the end, Danny didn't even get loot, so it didn't really matter.
Nope. Zero.
You get your 8 to the end of the week at least.
Okay,
I'm gonna get a 10, mate. Like I got an 8 last week.
Danny, let's do a 10, Danny. You and me, just you and me.
I have a 10 tolerable for you if you want.
Okay, Danny, you can go fuck yourself. Nah, I'm game for it.
I don't have a 10 tolerable to go.
You lied to me, Danny. I thought our relationship was built on trust.
No, our relationship is built upon memes and lies.
In which order?
But does that require an order?
Nope.
Absolutely.
like?
Regardless of what order I tell people, it will probably be either a lie or a meme, in which case it is a lie, becoming a meme. So you can't really trust whatever answer I give you.
So what you're telling me is that they not listen to you?
Well, not when it comes to our relationship.
Okay.
But does that mean you're lying and you should listen to you?
Maybe.
Oh, the intrigue, man.
Silence the speaker.
Can't. Literally unsilence it both.
Death grip the speaker.
Awesome.
Oh, what? How do we not pull the bot?
We're just that good.
Do we need to refeast?
Yes.
People did die. This boss does literally nothing new on Heroic, it just does more damage?
Correct.
Okay. And isn't that also the case for Mythic? I think he just does more damage every time he goes up in difficulty.
So, disease management. I think YOLO didn't really work very well.
It wasn't YOLO, but people weren't really thinking for themselves.
Because like, doesn't it choose the closest target?
Yes.
Yes, it always jumps to the closest.
So the trick is to not stand next to each other if both of you have the dot, because then two of the things might... if two stacks go on the same person, that's really, really bad. And people will die.
The thing is, if you get the debuff from someone, that means he's the closest person, so that will... So once it ends, it will bounce back to that person. So whenever you get the debuff, you should move at least slightly.
Or if you dropped it, you should move. You know.
How many stacks do you need before you move to cross?
6?
5, 6. Yeah, let's do 6.
I think, Wiggies, that 45 is a bit ambitious.
Okay, so who wants to do 45 with Ugis before he can come to cross?
He'll just stand next to a tank.
Oh, I'm game.
We are not allowed to give a tank the debuff.
Yeah.
Does it mark the person who's got the disease?
No. Or deadly mark.
Oh, deadly boss says in the chat above your head before you drop it.
Okay.
So if you see someone counting down and slash, say either hug them if you want to debuff or run away if you don't.
Like, the only risky bit about this, when he goes into the second phase, the plague might jump over. If you get me.
Just all the new people actually know the tactics of this boss.
Alright. Whenever an ad spawn, you should switch to that ad. And whenever you get the debuff, what is it called? Oh, No, Omega Vector. Whenever you get Omega Vector, you need to go to square and drop it there. And whenever you have at least 6 stacks of lingering infection, you go to cross.
So like, that's just not going to work. As in, like, people with Omega infection should be spread out from each other, and then people with low stacks should be sort of stood near them to get it off them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're dropping the buff on square. So people with no stacks are stationed at square.
There's like 4 or so at once at times, you know, so...
People that do not have 6 stacks stay at square, and people with the stack don't have a person that's healthy and not having the stack, like the ticking stack between you and another one with a stack, if that makes sense. So just find the person you don't like and give them the stack. In melee, are we just having 1 pile, or do we want to have it in 2 mark piles there as well? So you can have more DPS uptime.
Yeah, we could do 2.
We could also do what Uki said just now. Why not don't range just stack? Well, it's for the jest state. Jest state is a bit annoying.
So do we first get ranged to high stacks? Too much talking. Let's just try it.
Yeah.
If I see you on cross without 6 stacks, I'm going to send you angry hate mail.
Will we have nice letter-headed paper?
Several hundred at a time.
So...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fresh hosts!
Yes, they are marked.
Switch that.
Is the healer?
Yes, please.
Pestilence spreads!
Oh fuck, I somehow got 2 debuffs.
I also now have 2 debuffs. This will be fun.
Pestilence spreads!
I think we can do this slightly better. I have 2 debuffs again.
Alright, Danny, move away.
What? How will that help?
Pestilence spreads! Blood contagion!
Alright, get ready to sub.
Ripe for infection!
Don't get hit by the red lines.
Pestilence spreads!
Ads. Kill ads first.
Ripe ripe for infection.
I have a feeling we could use more healers.
I don't think that's...
We should probably have less healers. I mean, we've got 7 in a 30-man.
Pestilence fester!
6. 7, sorry.
But I think we can do this better. Like, we're only...
of the frost phase in Spellblade in my old heroic.
We'll only ever have 4 max active stacks, right? Or will we have more?
No, there are only 3. Oh no, wait, he adds one, somewhere.
Isn't it when the tank debuff expires?
Because we can have like 4 or 5 marks around where we stand, and then the marked people will just stand on them, and then people just ensure to be standing between the marks as well, if that makes sense. Like at the moment you're just walking into the pile and hoping for the best, it seems. No, it's just 4 marks and you stand in one of them if there's no one else with a debuff there. Like it's really, really simple. It seems to be harder to get people to spread by themselves.
Yeah, it does seem like a good time for a break.
Yeah, alright. We'll figure it out during the break. Oh, I said 10, not 5. There we go. See you in 10 minutes. Right, Danny?
Yeah?
So do you want to have 3 marks, like the...
There will be 4 at least. I was thinking more of a square, but that works as well, I guess.
Wait, are there 4 debuffs or 3?
There are 4, there were 4 at one time earlier, I think, but I might be wrong.
I think that if you put like into a square formation around the square, the marks.
This way.
I suppose.
So we'll have melee on square and triangle, and then ranged on diamond and moon.
Hmm? But do you go with the thing?
Okay, so cross will be for ranged, and then orange will be for melee.
Yeah, that works. Melee, like, if melee are moving out, then it doesn't really matter, because they'll never get the stack in melee range. If melee are staying in, then we need one side of the boss that for people with stacks and the other side with people with debuffs, but it's kinda like the melee can just run into range and then drop them off, but then after a while the range will have lots of debuffs and the melee will not have any debuffs kinda, so I don't know how that works.
One question. Do we want to have the plague victims standing on the marks?
What do you say?
Like if we store, so here's just an idea. We have the people with the debuff on the marks. So let's say we have 2 ranged with a debuff and 1 melee with a debuff. Then they either stand on triangle, moon, square, or diamond. Then people just stack on them. That makes it so no person would ever get 2 like the same debuff. Like 2 stacks of the debuff.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for.
But if you stack on top of each other, then it is highly likely that one.
The marks don't stack. People that don't have the debuff stack on the marks. If you understand. Instead of like you can stay in the middle, kinda, but then you might get. People just have to use common sense. Just stand closer to one mark than the other, and be sure that there's someone standing close to the other.
Don't stand in between them.
Have you seen the movie from? There's a movie on it for this boss. There they use 3 groups around the boss.
That would also work, I guess. But I'm going to take a break.
I think the key point is not stacking the actual debuffs, so people have a chance to get between, multiple people have a chance to be between them, so not one person gets multiples.
The debuff, does it originate from the boss, or is it given to a player and then jumps from player to player?
Yeah, it goes to, he starts the fight by casting 3 Omega Vectors, then the debuff jumps from player to player.
Yeah, so the first time we get the debuff, then it's maybe an idea to use the 3 group strategy I've seen on YouTube.
I'm just gonna read this out. On expiration, Omega Vector jumps to the closest player and applies a stack of lingering infection to its former host.
Yeah, so if you have 3 groups, you get one. If you do it right, you have 3 groups. And from the beginning, if the stacks are distributed,
if
everybody who has one needs to
3
go
debuffs at once, that'll be fine.
Yeah, to one group, and then the debuff will bounce in that group.
Yeah, which is what we decided to do. It's just we didn't know how many actual debuffs go out at once, so we were guessing at 4. But if it's only 3, that's great.
It is 3, but if it bounces back and forth to the same players, then it's not good.
Yeah, that's why whenever you drop a debuff, you should move slightly.
Yeah. Or if you get it, move to the front of the group, or to the back of the group. That's maybe possible as well.
Marks should just stand on the marks, and then other people arrange themselves around them.
I think I didn't know what you said, but I think this looks better.
What's the purpose of triangle?
That's 3rd group.
Oh no, yeah, it's just the 3 group method. Okay.
Yeah, it's the 3 group method, and then orange and cross are
safe zones.
Safe zones, yes. It just we could have just 1 mark, and ranged could stack with melee.
But that vastly increases the chance that somebody accidentally gets the 2 buffs on himself, like happened last time.
You need at least as many groups as there is buffs going up.
Yeah, basically. And I feel like every time he goes out to the 2nd phase, he adds an extra Omega Vector. I'm not sure.
We'll have to watch it closely.
How are we actually going to fight this boss if we're all in groups like that? Especially at melee.
The boss will be in between there. Everybody can hit the boss.
Yeah, the boss will be positioned.
Yeah, the boss will be on skull.
it's also very
used. Which one was the safe ones?
orange and X.
But orange is the nipple. If the boss is over there, then what is purple doing?
Purple is for ranged.
No, it's not necessarily for ranged.
Something hypothetically. What if the vectors are not distributed by a ranged, or all on the melee? What then?
Pass it to the next person and then move to the correct group.
Yeah, basically, like you'll have one inconvenient time, then you'd switch to a melee group.
Okay, the 3-group strategy I saw, everybody was in melee range.
Yeah, that works too. Like, we could have people standing on square, triangle and orange and just move to purple and cross if you have many stacks.
Yeah.
But, melee can't DPS the boss then?
Who cares about melee? Like, you can have a safe zone for melee as well.
We can also just tank the boss more centrally in the area, so we can have one side of him being for the contaminated people, and the other side being for uncontaminated people and tanks.
Yeah, I mean, that actually works, okay.
Like, if you move triangle... Okay, you could... you could have just easily moved triangle and,
So that will be boss?
Yeah.
Alright, so these are the 3 groups.
And then the other side is the safe zone.
And orange is the safe zone. No, not orange. The purple is the safe zone.
Just a thought, maybe it's easier if you turn it 90 degrees, because then people in the... isn't triangle the safe zone? No, diamond, I mean.
Yeah, diamond is the safe zone.
Yeah, I'd maybe consider moving it 90 degrees, simply because that makes it easier for the safe people after the second phase to move back to the safe zone.
Oh, so the safe zone will be nipple?
Yeah, for example. And that's also where the tanks would stand, because if I'm correct, the boss doesn't cleave.
That is correct.
Yeah. So yeah, I would rather have safe zone be nipple. And nobody should ever... Contaminated people shouldn't go across the... Oh no, then we separate into 3 groups, yeah.
So what's up, my boys?
Alright, so we'll divide the raid in 3 groups.
Wait until everyone gets back.
Yeah.
Thank you for the feast.
Alrighty. So we're gonna divide the raid in 3 groups. And there will be 3 Omega Vectors at the same time. So each mark is for one of the Omega Vectors. And then there is Safe Zone, which will be nipple. It will be together with the tanks. And so... Group 1 and 2 will be Diamond, 3 and 4 will be square, and 5 and 6 will be triangle. So that's where you will stand. When the Omega Vector is cast, even though it's not in your group, you just run towards the one of the mark. We just need to split it evenly, drop the debuff there, and then run away to your group. That makes sense. If you have many stacks, then you just go to nipple.
Also, it would be nice if we could have a warlock portal, like for the diamond people, because yeah, or not that necessary. Thanks.
Alright, let's give it a go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks!
Group 5 and 6 on triangle, right?
Yes.
It ran here, you're supposed to move, aren't you? Like we have 2 marks on... is there anyone on purple?
Should be 1 and 2 on purple.
Yeah, but the marks themselves. Like we have 2 marks on triangle and 1 no marks on purple.
There's a difference.
There's only 2 of us on purple.
Like the melee, move close to the melee.
Actually, it would be fine to put only ranged onto that mark.
But we need more than 2 ranged.
Yeah.
Mega Vector on me.
Ripe for infection.
I'm dead.
Do we stuff?
I don't even know at this point.
No,
Blood contagion. Faster. Ripe for infection.
I'm not sure splitting everyone up so much works for the healing.
well, the splitting up maybe can be done, but not the way we do it now, because I'm on square and the camera position is starts. And put the 3 markers around that, because then you can keep your camera the same.
No, but the boss is not gonna stay there. When he goes into the second phase, he messes up with the entire positioning of the...
We'll just have to drag him back there.
Drag him back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also, ads make healing hard. Healing hard means you that.
Ugis, we tried it first time and then it was it basically put two debuffs on the same person. if we had everybody stacked.
Maybe everybody,
Also-
but the people with the debuff would be around the group spread.
If an ad spawns...
Yeah, but Ukias, if you move slightly, you're just as likely to be moving slightly so you get hit by 2 debuffs.
Or 3, I've had that.
Yeah, so it's...
Okay, now the marks are closer together. Will this work?
We'll have to see.
And yet again, whenever ad spawns, kill it as soon as possible.
Although, sorry, go on.
Have we split up the ranged melee to, on all the marks? Because last time there were like 2 ranged on purple.
No, I haven't just yet.
That's what I was going to ask as well.
Yeah, when a person gets hit by Jess State, don't stand close to her because it damages you.
It's when the ad spawns normally.
Alright, how about now?
What do you mean now?
If the melees are evenly spread with ranged in each groups.
So yes, reassign the groups to marks again?
Yeah, 1 and 2 is diamond, 3 and 4 is square, and 5 and 6 is triangle. Yes, orange is the high stack.
Do you want to do bank flasks?
Yep, reflask please.
Do you want a cauldron or what?
Nah, you use personals.
How many people don't have a personal flask at the minute?
I don't.
Anybody else? close to you on intellect bar?
Yes, please. I will get you one back.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks.
Where are you?
And if you get the vector, you have to move to a mark. Like, you can't just stay where you stood if you at the beginning. Like, the first vector is really important to get it into the right place.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Alright, let's give it a go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks!
So Dutch and Nuggets, you have to split. Good.
Violent gestation!
I adjusted blue.
We have a loose ad. Killed like 2 people.
Pestilence spreads!
Nicholas?
Yes.
Cleos, don't move. Move back to your group, Cleos. Cleotis.
Add.
Illy, where are you going? Come back.
Right for blood contagion!
Right. Omega Vector, stay in the group. Guest state, move out.
Finish off the ad and get ready to soak.
I've just got a mega vector again.
Nicholas?
And I'm down.
Aye, why I got it. Fuck's sake.
Right for infection! Pestilence spreads!
The damage is insane.
Oh, that's because we're doing it wrong. We're taking way more damage than we should.
Fatal strain! Contagion success!
With the Mega Vector, you stay in your group. With the guest state or chest state, or whatever it's called, you move out of the group. Preferably towards the tanks, but not on them. Because the Mega Vector you have to share, the guest state, that kills everyone around you.
Many lucky doos you like.
How does it look like?
You will say, like, you'll say it and say, so we see who has it, and it's this black red pool around you.
It's
pulses.
It's cone and it's also conal upwards in look.
Actually, let's give the safe zone where the boss is now, so we don't have to track him like gimmickly.
I'm not sure if the gestate stuns the person at the end of the duration or initially.
Initial.
Then everyone else has to run away from the person that's gestated. I'd recommend just running backwards because you don't want to run sideways into another group with an Omega Vector and then giving that group to, like, not mixing the groups. So when you see someone gestated, just run backwards.
So gestation, you need to go to the tanks.
You're stunned while you have gestate.
No, he literally casts it and you get stunned immediately.
Yeah,
you have no time to do anything.
Everyone else has to run away from the gestated person. And you'll see, like, there's this black pool. If you're not stunned, run backwards.
Okay.
Or if you're a mage, just blink or whatever.
And when your state goes away, it summons the ad. It should be killed.
So if an ad spawns on top of you, out of nowhere, then you did a bad job at moving away.
No, the ad always spawns.
Unless you have a gestate on you.
Exactly.
Gestate spawns the ad. You can see it in the dungeon journal.
Yes, we know. Everyone knows.
We'll pick it up.
But if you're not stunned and an ad spawns right on you, then you should have moved away a long time ago.
But when we try and move as groups, yes, we still keep our gestates nice and tight. Not gestate the other one.
Yes.
It seemed like we had to deal with it during the intermission as well. It seemed to mess up quite a few things.
The people spread out much more then, so... And we have to spread out for the pools.
Yeah, I got a Omega Vector after he started moving at second part.
So should we like split the entire room up into groups?
No, I think it's better if we just try to like recover after that phase.
We can barely split into 3 marks around the boss. I think splitting the room up would be kind of hard.
Can you just say what will be a safe zone for the tanks? Because if we get it, we have a problem.
Well, we could say that tanks do not move from their mark if the boss is like somewhere else.
Will you be tanking?
No, I mean in the second phase when he's gone. In the intermission phase, is there a safe zone so you know as a tank you won't get the vector shit? So you can tell people don't go there with your vector to spread or something. I know it's messy, but if everyone knows, like this side you don't come with the vector, like star side, we won't get it.
So star and moon, stars and moon are going to be safe zones. So if the boss is on star, then the safe zone is moon, and when the boss is on moon, then the safe zone is star.
You can also mark the tanks so people don't go over them.
Ooh, 19 proc? What?
That's nice.
Nice. You know you're my favorite brother, right?
This will still cost you though.
I'll only give you one of them.
He did it with my mats that I found.
Yeah, but you didn't proc it, he did. So he deserves the rest of the flasks.
Alright, ready, check and go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks! Pestilence spreads!
You move too early.
Yeah, but you should have moved backwards and not towards the other group.
Move at Omega Vector out of triangle into square.
Wonderful. Good, good. Don't you still have it?
No, it dropped off.
Okay, good.
My boss.
Move away from Edrani. Move back.
Can you pull out the mark that your station is on? Gestation on go.
Alright, finish.
Res me possibly. Thanks.
And get ready to soak.
20 stacks, yeah, perfect.
3, I'm good.
Need someone else at the back.
Right for infection.
We missed one.
Omega Vector on me. At Diamond.
The phase 2 is so ridiculous.
I'm down.
Pestilence spreads.
Right, but phase 1 was much better. We got that nailed down, so we need to just figure out the phase 2.
I'm gonna stack haste. Only haste. I don't get enough heals off in this time that people die.
I have many wares.
I don't think with the Instinct World it's going to make that much difference with the amount of damage that's going out.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
The way Velamris dump it started gets removed.
Okay.
Seems like Moon is free.
Yes, Laventia, but like if we have gestates, double gestates in one of the groups, that a person with a gestate needs to move out of a group into a group without it. But yeah, we first have to survive phase 2.
Just say that the person with the gestate has to move.
You
can. You're literally stunned.
He can't say it's the other one.
The Omega Vector.
What's ramping the damage up in phase 2?
It was hit by the red screw, puddles of blood.
Oh right, yeah.
And also we also had the add spawn, which applies the healing debuff, which is not fun.
Yeah, Mr. Cynical, didn't we?
I died in a circle and then we got the poof.
Yeah, every time you hit by the lines on the second phase, you get another stack of the debuff.
Yeah.
So if people are getting hit, we're going to die in phase 2 back into phase 1 because there's just going to be too much to heal. Phase 2, you shouldn't be worrying about DPS. All you gotta do is dodge. If the ad comes up, kill the ad, but dodge. That's it. Look at the floor.
You can see the lines as they come up on the boss's circle, so you can see before they get fired.
And also, only one person needs to stand in every circle.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we're probably gonna cut the fists now. And when we get better, then we'll start again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks!
Good.
Violent gestation!
Move away from me.
Omega Vector on me. At Diamond.
Why are we two in blue?
For infection!
Right, boss?
Omega Vector on me again.
Just below me.
Move away from triangle, people.
Violent gestation! Pestilence spreads! Blood contagion!
Finish up the end. And more people to the far end of the room.
Ripe for infection!
Did we miss one?
Yeah, because someone died.
Ripe for infection!
Ad. Move back to your marks. I'm moving to purple with a Mega Vector.
Res the healer.
2 stacks on D.
D dead.
Kill the ad.
Ripe for infection! Violent gestation!
Yeah, I think one of our main problem is we are way too slow on killing the ads.
Yeah, so I think the reason we're dying so quick into phase 2 is the ad stayed up for so long and put a massive fucking healing absorb on everyone. I had a huge healing absorb because it got off the cast 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I think I had 5 stacks in the end.
The ad has to be completely fucked up. As soon as it's got to be the same as it was on Vetted, where you have to pivot to the ad and take it down because it is really, really giving us grief.
Okay, on the second phase we need to stand in the puddles. I'm a healer and I did, but because I'm on the other side of the room, I get out of range of everybody, so that's not handy. I need to stay in the middle more so I can reach more people.
So do we divide the sections of the room by the groups that we already have for marks?
No, healers just stay in range of most people.
How about, like, roughly generally melee concentrate on the boss side, healers roughly in the middle and range try and get down towards the end type of stuff?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that could work.
The melee can sort of fuck up the other as well. Sorry,
Isn't it wiser just the fastest classes go to the end, because hunters don't have that much.
There's a warlock portal.
Isn't the cooldown on the warlock portal 2 minutes?
Yes.
That's exactly the timer in between liquid phases.
Yeah.
Like the boss is on a 2-minute rotation.
Can we have portal also from square to here?
There's only 2 available, and we need one to get down the room for.
I see, okay, yeah.
If you can't get square underneath the cloak, I don't understand, like...
No, sense is AFK. Whenever ads spawn, I know they shouldn't, but whenever they do, people please shout that there is an ad.
You mean for phase 2 or?
Yeah, phase 2. Alright, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fresh hosts! Pestilence spreads!
Move away from the tank today. Ad, everyone on the ad.
Ripe for infection! Pestilence spreads!
Move away from Fuzzy. Don't mind.
Can we res Lavinia?
Pestilence spreads!
Move slightly when you get the Omega Vector so we don't move them back and forth between the same people.
Add up.
Pestilence spreads! Blood contagion.
Add.
Kill the ad. Oh, 2 Omega Vectors on me. That interesting.
Omega Vector on me. And I'm dead of one.
So there's one person with 2 stacks now, right?
We're dead.
We don't have a combo risk for well.
Add up.
Add up.
Ripe for infection. Pestilence.
I think
Just stay for me.
I think we should divide groups
Add up again.
by marks.
Don't
So
think
I think we should try and kill the ad rather than hitting the boss when it's up. But you know,
I think we should stack the range closer to the melee because melee gets way fewer stacks than the ranged.
Yes.
Pestilence spreads.
Maybe we can listen to Iggy's and actually stand with the melee.
Fatal strain.
So I thought the melee was standing on the 3 groups, or are they not?
They're standing close to the boss. Or the ranger standing too far away, I don't know. But the melee are not stacked with the ranged.
The hitbox is also deceptively small.
Hitbox though.
No, the hitbox is deceptively small. It's less than the ring around the boss.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it is surprisingly small. And no, never mind then. The problem with having melee in boss area, healers middle and ranged far, is that the Omega Vectors will, well, there's a chance that they will stay on melee, for example, and they will get far more stacks.
I think this time, I guess the problem was that there were some people who had so many stacks that they just ended up dying, whilst there were others who didn't have enough.
well, the ad stayed up for ages. Like I could see people smacking the boss, even though the ad was up, putting a absorb on everyone. Like the ad needs to die because otherwise the absorb is going to prevent us from healing you. Like there's no good reason why you're hitting the boss.
Based on the damage meters, everybody has a fairly high percentage on the ads.
No, I can see Moonfires and shit hitting the boss and not Starfall.
Yeah, but Moonfires hit 2 times.
No, not
Yeah.
Moonfire, the other one.
It also hits 2 targets if you talent it.
Do we try again, or do we do something else differently?
No, we killed this one.
Alright.
Did you finish what you're saying about splitting by groups rather than by?
Yeah, I would say we should split. Well, square should stay in boss area. Then triangle should be middle, and then diamond should be far.
Gotcha.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks!
So range, trying to stay a bit closer to the boss. Stack on the melee and melee, try not to meld into the other group.
Add up.
Like melee and range are still stacked, but melee seem to be in one big pile.
Melee have to get in one big pile for that.
You have to move forward to get the amalgam effects on.
Add.
Violent gestation!
Where are you going, Dan Kitty?
I've got 5 stacks, I want to get rid of this shit.
Yeah, I was trying to get it off you, but you kept running away from me.
Yeah, Dankity, come to tanks. Finish off the ad quickly.
I've got a mega vector on me again. Yeah,
Do you have 2 of them?
At
People with high stacks come to tanks.
We got Omega Factor stacking.
Stop arrow.
Another ad?
Res a healer.
no, you swipe it.
Then you should also as a healer for the Masteress.
Yeah. Res a healer. And do not accept just yet. Do not release.
Too late. Like they were setting it up for a minute.
Etra, you're too close to the boss if you do it there.
Nah, that's fine.
Oh, I guess. Thank you.
Would it be better to have one group consisting only melee? So we do not have the issue of melee being done?
I think that would be very helpful. Although we do have a lot of melee, don't we?
Yep.
Yes, it's 2 stacks forever.
Yeah. It's a wipe if somebody gets a 2 stack.
Yeah, I think it's just right.
But if there's 2 people and there's 1 person between 2 people with a stack and 1 person between them, that 1 person is closest to both people with the stacks, so that 1 person will get both of the stacks.
And then when that person dies or drops the stacks, those both will jump to the closest person. So, like the moment somebody gets 2 of the Omega Vectors, we will keep having, unless we somehow manage to perfectly line up 2 people close to, but that's impossible.
I think it's literally impossible.
Can you DPS the boss from purple? Ranged, I mean.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so this works just fine.
And now we can move sideways with when someone gets gestated. Gestated?
Gestated.
Which color is group 3?
Okay, basically range do not matter that much, how they are split, but every melee should be in group 1 or 2.
We need more or less equal on each other mark there.
Netherall is survival, right?
Yes.
Alright, so...
What are we trying now?
So that melee is are stacked on triangle, then group 3 and 4 is square, and 5 and 6 is purple.
Okay.
I think we should be a little closer because if the gestate...
Yeah. What about this? Actually, it needs to be closer because the hitbox on the boss is so small.
Do they have to be in line? Could we have a range to either side and the melee in front?
I mean, yeah, that works too. Yeah, and can we adjust the wall of portal?
So purple was 5 and 6, right?
Actually, we need some healers in with the melee. No, actually, there. This is tricky.
Do healers need to be in melee group?
Not really.
Is there not a set way that the top guilds are doing this in? I feel like we're doing a lot of guesswork.
This feels extremely complicated. Way more than it should be.
I think I'm harder on the positions I need to stand on than the boss mechanics.
Yes. Not really. Alright, let's give it a go like this.
So which groups are you saying for square?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fresh hosts!
Lavinia, you're on diamond, I think. Diamond is 5 and 6.
Just take.
Add up.
Violent gestation! Violent gestation!
Add.
No, go group.
Just hit on Danny.
Finish your vat. And go soak.
Say render. Don't let excess get the stack. And I died.
Pestilence spreads!
Add up. This is much better.
Add.
Bring it near the boss.
Ripe for infection! Pestilence spreads!
Add.
Faster! Violent gestation!
Add.
Go.
Faster!
You rest? No. You must be out.
Pestilence spreads! Blood
Add.
contagion!
Finish your vat.
Ripe for infection!
Do you still have a battle rest?
One circle not being soaked. Close to the warlock portal.
Everybody kill the ad.
Two on us, two on blue, two on...
Heroism.
Need the rest?
Oh, the raid needs one.
Ripe for infection!
Well, I have 3.
We survived 2 liquefies. That's an improvement.
I would say 1 technically.
Alright.
Fatal strain. Contagious.
But it's 100%, well, it was 0, so it is infinitely better than the previous bull.
That went a lot better than previous.
Yeah. So this seems to be working.
Remember, people, that if you have Omega Vector, just pop a personal as well.
At the end of that second phase, I got Omega Vector and I was dead before I could do anything.
Yeah, you're like, also during the second, like the liquefy phase, it messes up a bit because people are like extremely different areas.
No, I mean, I saw I'd got it, and then I was dead.
Were you on full health?
Yeah.
Oh no, that in the end of the boss fight we had a triple, because we were so few, we had a triple stack of Omega Vectors.
Same here, Idrani. This is
Yeah,
really,
but
really healing intensive.
the last time the circles came, it was then. I just got in a circle, I got hit with a Omega Vector and I was dead straight away.
Yep, good point.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks.
Omega Vector on me straight away.
Pestilence spreads. Pestilence spreads.
I don't think most of the people know who Hydro is.
Tyler, move back to melee. Tylos, move back to melee.
Add.
Pestilence. Ripe for infection. Blood contagion.
What?
Is the healer?
Yes.
No!
We have a double.
Violent gestation.
Hello.
Push him up.
Right for infection. Violent gestation. Fester. Pestilence spreads! Right for infection! Violent gestation!
Just there for you.
Contagion! Right for infection!
We had no one at the back.
Yeah, we got two more.
And no one in the front.
Like this has been a wipe for a while.
In order to avoid having the Omega Vectors stack in the intermission phase, can we have one at the area, like one person with the Omega Vector move to the area where the boss is, one in the middle and one in the back? And the people with Omega Vectors just more or less ignore the circles, so we're 100% sure that they don't mix?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Basically, what's killing us in the liquefy phase is partly that we are having two Omega Vectors jumping on the same person due to all the movements that's going around. So what Danny wants to do is like if you get an Omega Vector, you stay in the area you are. You do not move unless you're trying to dodge lines.
Yeah, and if we have one Omega Vector at where all the marks are, one Omega Vector in the middle and one Omega Vector all the way in the back, then the Omega Vector has to travel like through 15 people in order to double stack. But at the moment, like 2 Omega people are running to the same circle close and then just stacking them.
Yeah.
But if we segregate them like as well as we can, then they should never ever stack.
Alright, and here's an idea. When the liquefy phase ends, then the boss reforms on the other side of the room. Should we have the markers also on the other side and we would switch like that?
I don't think that's necessary.
No, it's just messy and confusing, I think.
We have to get the Omega Vectors down in phase 2, like that's what's repeatedly killing us. We cannot out-heal a double Omega Vector.
We need to get their mats down quicker as well, because sometimes they're getting a cast off.
Also, just a thought. Should we not just pop Hero immediately after everybody is in position after phase 2?
Yeah, we could.
Can we perhaps tank the boss more in the middle? It will be easier to spread out when the second phase comes. So just move the marks the same like here where we are now.
But we only have like one pull left, so...
Yeah, let's just do it like this.
It's just a top.
Yeah, tanking the boss in the middle and then splitting up the Omega Vectors in the phase 2 should help a lot.
As long as they keep away from each other, it don't matter.
Melee, aka green at the boss, purple all the way in the back and blue in the middle. Does that sound fine?
Yep.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right for infection.
Damage Titan pull.
Can we res him?
Pestilence spreads. Pestilence spreads.
I have the other the boss.
Violent gestation.
Just in the middle of melee.
Talos back to melee, Talos. Do not bring it here.
Pestilence spreads. Blood contagion.
Finish off the.
Purple, start moving to the way back. Who has the Omega Vector in purple?
Oh, I see. Whenever you stand,
Much damage.
whenever you stand on top of the boss when he's in the liquid phase, you also get stacks.
Yeah.
I got 12.
We need to tank him at the center. I agree with Access.
Yep.
Hard up.
Can as well wipe it now.
Alright, combat res a healer and then we will
We
have
can't.
a quick one more.
So just have everybody die.
Everybody die, combat res a healer, do
We
not
don't have
release.
combat rest. We do
We
not have
cannot.
I see, okay.
rest afterwards.
I guess we call in then.
Pestilence spreads. Faster. Fatal strain. Contagion
Okay.
success.
Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
Thanks all.
Yeah, good night.
Thanks, good night.
Cheers.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I need a coffee as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.